Hello everyone, welcome to the channel, and today we just took the new sneak peek for Wakanda Forever, and feels like Namor is the one. We Everyone was expecting him, yeah, to be honest, but the problem is the huge amount of combat tier 4 we already have. But yeah, we'll have to figure out. It's the third villain or the third hero. We already have two heroes and two villains, so yeah, it's kind of weird. But yeah, the main topic of the video, guys, it's gonna be smash or pass. And what I'm talking about is the Black Friday sale. It's going to happen. Everyone knows it's like less than a month or a month, something like that. And I'm gonna pass through all the characters I got really fast, and I'm gonna tell you if it's worth taking the uniform or if it's not, why, and why I would pass it. I'm gonna talk about my personal preference, of course, and what it's the best for PvE mostly and PvP, but I'm not gonna consider, Heimdall like metaphor Alliance Conquest or something like that. I'm gonna tell you smash or pass for what you really need for PvE mainly and for metas for PvP. So let's go through. Uh, Basically, of course, the tier 4 characters or the tier 3 characters level 80, everyone worth buying his uniform at the moment. Even if you don't tier 3 him, tier 4 him, as a tier 3, it's totally worth. So, yes, Black Bolt is a pass. Gore, there's a new uniform. Sea Hulk, she's a really nice character. I would go for her. She's really nice. But if you already have built it, Valkyr, her new uniform is not providing a new buff. So if you're using her only for lead, is a pass. If you want her for is a smash. If you want her for more content, she's really nice. So it's depending on what are you going to use here. Moon Knight, yes, smash. Blue Dragon, smash. Juggernaut, I would pass it. I mean, you can live without him. Yeah. Morgan Le Fay, yeah, I would smash it. Smash it. Smash, smash, smash. Yeah, I know there's uniforms that you can't buy in Black Friday, but I'm not gonna tell about, how you're gonna buy all the uniforms. So, yes, smash, smash, no uniform, no uniform, no uniform. Adam Warlock. You know what? There is others that don't need uniform to be good, but he's still one of the top five PvP characters. But depending on how deep you're into PvP, but yes, it's a must. It's a must. Ebony. I mean, his buff, it's really cool. Yes, if you want to increase your characters you have as support for your World Boss Legend, his uniform is a must. Yeah, his damage is a pass. Pass, of course. Doctor Doom, pass. I would pass it. I mean, he's gonna get something. He's gonna get something. Dormammu pass, of course. Odin pass. So bad, so outdated. Proxima, her uniform gives her the buff for villains, so totally smash. I would use her for multiple game modes as a support. Wanda is the pass. She's if not the best, one of the best universal females. Pass, of course. He's so outdated. Thanos is a smash. Even if there's others cheaper, Thanos is a solid powerhouse, and yes, it's totally smash. Pass, of course, he's so bad. Bad, pass, pass, pass. You don't need these kind of characters. Wolverine, I mean, I feel bad for him, but pass. He's not totally good for something specific. Wait until he's gonna get his next uniform, I guess. You don't really need him for PV, you don't really need him for PvP. Okay, Alliance Conquest, he's good, but that's all. Um, Smash, he's one of the best tier 3 characters in the game for GBR, 100%. Deadpool is a pass, Namor is a pass. You already saw he's gonna get a new uniform, so yes. Cyclops, I think it's a must. I mean, his uniform, this one gives him the opportunity to play him as a villain and a hero, and he gets a boost in his buff of the leadership and support buff. So yes, it's a must. It's a must. Emma Frost, I would say it's a pass because she's really good from the one side. From the other side, there are so many others, and she's a paywall, so you don't really need her. Pass. Iceman a pass. I mean, he perhaps is top 5 mutants, but it's Storm here, and the rest of the mutant damage is way lower. So yeah, I wouldn't go for him, and he's a paywall, so pass. Pass, 100% outdated, outdated, outdated. You don't need here for squad ball now. You don't need this uniform too. You don't need this uniform. I mean, all of this is past. Blade is really nice. He's a really nice leadership. But do you actually need him? I mean, there's others giving the same. Okay, his leadership is kind of unique, but I don't feel like you need it. Pass. Crescent pass. She's going to get something eventually, and she's really bad. Kingpin pass. I mean, you can have Carnage, you can have Hulk uniform, and yes, you don't really need the paywall now. Shang-Chi pass. I would pass him. I mean, you don't really need him. There's no actual game mode that he is so good that there's no others. I mean, he was good for GBR, but now there's multiple characters can do that. Taskmaster is a smash. I mean, his buff, it's for every character. He totally worth it, and he can be used for multiple game modes. Ancient One, even if he's so bad for his support buff gives a lot for elemental type characters. So she's a smash. Captain America I pass, of course. He's so bad for all of his uniforms basically. Sarah Roger pass. I mean, yes, she's gonna get something, but at the moment she's so bad. There is no actual game mode you could use here. Star-Lord also pass. Ant-Man pass. Bad player. I mean, Falcon used to be good, but now there's multiple characters that can do copy the same thing. I would pass him also. Daredevil pass for sure. Gwenpool pass, but she's a smash. I mean, she's a smash, but I'm not sure if now it's worth the cost, and you're not gonna be able to get here in Black Friday. Hawkeye, it's a pass for me. I mean, I'm playing the game and I'm not finding myself using him. There's no actual game mode that I'm using Hawkeye for some reason. And yes, Luna Snow, it's a pass, but not because she's not good with her latest uniform, but because we are actually sure she's gonna get a tier 4 and a uniform. We're not sure when, but there's no reason, there's no way they're gonna drop her tier 4 without a uniform. So it's a pass. Kamala Khan is a pass, is so good. Yeah, go for Kamala 100%. Spider-Man, red uniform, it's a smash. The rest is a pass because with this uniform you have a hybrid character. I'm not sure when he's gonna get another uniform, but this uniform, piece of cake, totally worth it. White Fox is a smash because her buff provides you even more buffs for leadership and for a normal character 15%. But yes, I'm not sure if he's gonna get something, but yes, I would smash it for sure. Pass for sure. Winter Soldier, Wong. I would say a pass. I mean, there's not a lot of characters that he is buffing. It's only Doctor Strange, Doctor Doom, Adam Warlock. But you know what? Yeah, pass that. Blue Marvel is a pass, but not because he's bad with his uniform. He's one of the best Alliance Conquest characters, but you don't really need him. I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna tell about the must-have for Alliance Conquest for sure. So yes, pass. Captain Marvel a pass for sure. She's bad. Ghost Rider pass. Hela, her buff it's only for PvP, and her uniform, you know what? It's a must because her uniform makes her a really powerhouse for PvP. She's not even top 10 in my opinion, but still the buffs she provides is really helpful sometimes. So yes, it's a must. It's a pass. He's so bad. Pass also. Pass also. These characters has no use. TVA Loki is his must. The rest is a pass for me. I mean, he's gonna get something. There's a new series going on for him, season 2, but it's gonna be late. Cheers, I just woke up. But yes, he's still good. I mean, there's others going to replace him, but still he's good. So yeah, smash. Thina, it's in my opinion the only Eternal that keeps her power because of her output in GBR. So it's a smash. I mean, she worth it. She worth the uniform for sure. And if you already have her, there's no point skipping the uniform. Jane Foster, she's really nice. I would go for, I would say Smash, but the bad thing is that there are already better human females. We just took all these level 80s. So depending on how much you love the character, it is an absolute beast with this uniform. And yes, I would say Smash, but not only for her DPS output. I mean, she's giving a buff to all SOC allies, which is Thor, which is Blue Dragon, which is Storm. So 3 out of 10 level 80 gets buffed. So she totally worth being in your list for Smash and as a support. But in the same time, a really nice character. So Smash, pass for sure. I don't even have level his skills. Oh my god. Pass, pass. Yeah, pass. I mean, this uniform makes him really good for Alliance Conquest because changed his typing to speed type, etc., etc. But no, you don't want to spend for that at the moment. Super Giant, I feel bad for her saying smash or pass. I mean, she's really nice for ABX, but for sure she's gonna get replaced. She's there for 2019, 3 years in a row. She's the best universal female. So yes, feels like she's going replaced for Morgan Le Fay, but at the moment she is a powerhouse, so smash. Even if I know she's going to get replaced, there is so many years that she didn't. So yeah, smash. Okay, no uniform. I would pass that. If you already have him, I mean, why buying that? His passive ability gives him the 75%, the 65% decrease, the 50% decrease. But even without the uniform, you're getting the same buff. Even if you have his old uniform, let me check it. I mean, yes, it's still 50%. So yes, he's not way better than before. So I would pass him. I would pass him if I have the old uniform. He don't really get any huge buff with his new uniform. So yes, skip him. Skip him even if he looks so cool. A pass for sure. She's bad. Pass for sure also. I mean, yes, she's like top 5, but that's what I was saying. Mutants are so bad in damage. Storm it's here and the rest it's way lower. So yes, a pass. Gabi the pass for me too. Pass only good for Alliance Conquest. Pass 100%. And here it's kind of weird, but I'm gonna say pass because even if he's really nice, free to play, proc friendly, you don't really need him. Only if you go and build Juggernaut, him and Titania, he has some use in a team of three, swapping for Awaken skill, but that's so expensive and he don't really provide himself something into the game, so it's a pass. Agent Venom, you know how I feel about symbiotes, but I feel like he is a really solid buff for the other symbiotes, and he is kind of good for PvP, and that's all. I mean, yeah, how are you going to utilize him? Are you going to play for with him for World Boss Legend and supporting the other symbiotes? Okay, for Venom, but for Carnage, Carnage is villain. He's a hero. There's no such a use you can. I could say Smash, but because I like him. Yeah, Smash because I like him. America Chavez is a smash, in my opinion. She took a really nice rework, and her buffs provides her really good support for PvP, and her own can do really nice. It's depending if you're into PvP, is a smash. If you don't, pass for sure. Doctor Octopus. I mean, he's a really nice free to play. I would go for him 100% if I didn't had any other villain combat. But now these days there's multiple, so yeah, pass. He's not providing something special. Drax? Oh, I'm not seeing anyone. Pass. Yeah, there's no Drax. So this boy here, he used to be tough, but now he's a pass. Totally. Pass 100%. Yeah, you want to buff your Iron Man and that's all? Okay, but pass. Sancti pass 100%. Uh, I mean, this kind of characters, the how they called? Let me. I can't really remember. Yeah, defenders. Yeah, defenders. I mean, they're good, they're cool, but it's a pass. I mean, they're outdated. I know people gonna say, "Oh my God, my Luke Cage can smash everyone." Yes, of course, but I feel like it's way lower than the others for timeline battle, and Alliance Conquest is something you don't want to buy uniforms for, I guess. I mean, both uniforms are really nice for Jessica Jones and Luke Cage, but I would say pass. Yes, I would say pass on both of them. Scream is a must. I mean, even if she's not giving something special, she's a really nice character, a female human that and the symbiote, and I like symbiotes. No, I mean, with even with a proc, she works really nice, and her uniform gives her the opportunity to go for leadership tag. So there's multiple game modes that she could get buff from. It's a smash, but a small smash. I mean, yeah. Sif is a smash. I mean, with her new uniform, she's double support and leadership. That's really nice. Her damage is not that good, but still, there's others doing damage this day of ABX. She's really nice for providing support and lead for multiple characters as she is giving for physical attack, and physical attack meta is here, guys. So is a smash. Think is a pass. Titania is a huge smash. He's giving a lot into the game. Totally worth it. A smash for sure. Toxin, no uniform. Valkyrie is a smash. Even if you have her previous uniform, this uniform makes her an absolute monster for DPSing ABX and for completing the World Boss Legend with 1 or 2 bars. She can do it with CDP of Rage, and I would smash it for sure. It's totally pass. Oh, there's no uniform. Yeah. Pass here too. He's so outdated. Kingo outdated. Moonstone, no uniform. Red Skull pass. Rescue pass, 100%. You don't need here. Cersei, I feel bad, but pass. She's good for Alliance Conquest only. Spectrum, no uniform. No uniform. pass for sure, even if I have or not the uniform. Pass 100%. Electro, I mean, yeah, pass him. Pass him because you can have Green Goblin cheaper with tier 2, no awaken, and provides you more than him with less build. And that's something, tell you don't go for him. I mean, he's a premium and he don't really worth buying the uniform, so pass. Elsa, pass, of course. Gamora, pretty much the same with Electro. There is others better. So she's really nice, but a smash, but a pass for me. Pass. Kate Bishop, from the other side, she's a really nice standalone character. She can provide you a lot into your gameplay. But I'm not sure if, we took Kamala. Hooray! Do we need Hawkeye Kate Bishop? I mean, Kamala is way better than her. So you don't really need her if you have Kamala. So yeah, it's a pass at the moment. It's a pass even if she's really good. Same thing with Makari. I mean, you need Makari for specific days of ABX and her damage is really nice. And if you already have built her, go for the uniform 100%. Thank you, Odis. I can't play right now. But I don't feel like you really need here. So it's a smash, but a small one. Yeah. Hawkeye, Maya Lopez. Yeah. I mean, this uniform gives you a lot. It gives here the opportunity to be a really good leadership, but it's a pass because as a standalone character, she's not that good. She's good only for Alliance Conquest, but a really solid support. So it's a pass with some second thoughts. Mordo pass. He's good, but not. Pass, of course. Pass, of course. Pass, of course. Wave, it's a pass, basically. Pass, only the character provides the buff. This buff you're getting from the uniform, it's not that big. So even if we know that she's going to get, that Namor going to get something, you need to be careful here because she gives a buff to hero allies. So all of her uniform gives a buff to hero allies. So she's not gonna give anything to Namor except leadership. So don't go crazy and say, oh, I'm gonna get here because I'm gonna go double dip on my Namor and give him super buffs. No, except if he is a superhero. So yes, it's a smash if Namor gonna be a superhero, but probably he's gonna be a supervillain. So it's a pass with hard feelings. Sorry, bro. Destroyer no uniform, pass even if he was good for 1 month or 2 months for squad battle. Yeah, that was it. Pass, basically pass. But if you have Black Bolt and you want to invest on him, perhaps it's worth it. And if you lack some support, she could provide a really good support buff for Black Bolt, but the rest is pass for sure. No uniform here. Okay, that was it. And from the characters that are not awaken or tier 3 or tier 4, the only other uniform I could go for is Greek Goblin and Black Cat. Okay, Black Cat, it's a paywall, of course, but the other one is Green Goblin. The rest, it's a skip. If you're not tier 3 or Awaken, I don't have all of the characters tier 3 and Awakens, but for the characters I don't have, guess about their uniform. I mean, yeah. I hope I help you decide what you're gonna buy for Black Friday and how important is the uniforms or not. And I'm getting a lot of messages from people asking me about the uniforms. That's why I did this guide today. And yes, don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and show me your support. And if you feel like I did something wrong about the uniform, drop down below in the comments what's your opinion and what you should smash or pass and what was my mistake. Bye bye to everyone.